A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a moment that underscores the complexities of American politics, former Vice President Mike Pence was awarded the prestigious John F. Kennedy Profile and Courage Award on Sunday night in Boston. This honor was bestowed upon him for his actions during the tumultuous events of January 6, 2021. When he certified the results of the 2020 presidential election despite immense pressure from then-President Donald Trump and a violent mob that stormed the Capitol. Caroline Kennedy, the daughter of President John F. Kennedy, presented the award, emphasizing that Pence's decision was a courageous act that preserved the fundamental democratic principle of free and fair elections. Vice President Pence put his life, career, and that of his family on the line to execute his constitutional responsibilities, she stated. We are proud to honor him. Pence accepted the award with gratitude, calling it a distinction that I will cherish for the rest of my life. He recalled the events of that fateful day, when he faced threats to his safety while remaining steadfast in his duties. I will always believe by God's grace that I did my duty that day, he told the audience, which responded with a standing ovation. In a subsequent interview, Pence reflected on the support he has received from Americans across the country, reinforcing his belief that the Constitution remains the common ground for all citizens, regardless of political differences. The former vice president, who served as Indiana's governor before joining Trump on the ticket in 2016, has often described the January 6th attack as tragic and dishonoring to the many supporters of their cause. He has been vocal about the need to uphold constitutional order, stating that he did the right thing by certifying Joe Biden's Electoral College victory, despite Trump's claims that he could have overturned the election results. The January 6th riot, incited by Trump's false claims of a rigged election, led to chaos in the Capitol, with rioters chanting threats against Pence. In the face of danger, Pence chose to remain at the Capitol and fulfill his constitutional role, a decision that has earned him both praise and scorn within the Republican Party. Following his departure from the vice presidency, Pence launched his own presidential campaign in June 2023, becoming the first former running mate in over 80 years to run against a sitting president from his own party. His campaign, focused on traditional conservative values, struggled to gain traction amid a crowded field of candidates. Despite receiving commendation from some for his actions on January 6th, Pence ultimately suspended his campaign just months later due to lackluster polling and fundraising. The Profile and Courage Award, named after Kennedy's book published in 1957, honors public officials who take principled stands despite the potential for political or personal repercussions. Previous recipients include notable figures such as Barack Obama and George H.W. Bush. During the award ceremony, Jack Schlossberg, JFK's grandson, remarked that Pence saved America that day, highlighting the significance of his actions. In her speech, Caroline Kennedy acknowledged their political differences but affirmed that political courage is not outdated in the United States. Pence, who is known for his fiscal and social conservatism, humorously noted the predominance of Democrats in the audience, stating he felt like the minority in this room. Following the suspension of his presidential campaign, Pence has refrained from endorsing Trump, even after Trump secured the GOP nomination. Their relationship remains complicated, but the two were seen shaking hands at former President Jimmy Carter's funeral earlier this year, marking their first public appearance together since leaving office. As the political landscape continues to evolve, Pence has emerged as a rare critic of Trump among Republicans, voicing concerns over Trump's policies, including his handling of tariffs and foreign relations. In his acceptance speech, Pence reiterated the importance of unity, stating that the U.S. Constitution is what binds us all together. He urged Americans to continue standing with Ukraine amid its ongoing conflict with Russia, reinforcing his commitment to traditional conservative values. As Pence reflects on his legacy, he remains a figure of interest within the Republican Party, navigating the complexities of a post-Trump political environment while advocating for principles he believes are essential to the nation's future. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.